There, let's bring in national trial attorney Michael Jaafar. Michael, what do you think about how this first witness is going so far? Haven't gotten your take yet on the defense case, the state resting yesterday. I mean, we're at a pivotal moment in this trial.
Wow, that's all. I'm so happy you asked me in that way. So first of all, I think that the defense now are going to have to react to a completely very muscular prosecution case. They rested their case. I always have this saying. I didn't create this saying. I'm not smart enough to create this saying, but I love this saying: addition by subtraction. That's how the state rested their case. Well, I think half the witnesses in the prior case, right? Much better case, much more muscular case. So right now, the defense is off to the start I would have expected them to start off, which is facts, right? I hope that the defense focuses on facts and not, innuendo and conspiracy theory. So far, they're doing a good job. I think this witness, though, is not going to come anywhere close to the aperture witnesses and the accident reconstruction witnesses in terms of the timeline. I think that the state has basically locked down the timeline, in my opinion. I think that the jury will make a reasonable inference that the inferences that the timeline that the state posited are correct. Right now, this defense expert obviously is trying to undo the timeline and create more confusion, which is what you would want to do if you're the defense. But at the end of the day, I think he's off to the start I would have expected, but he is way undermatched with the experts that the state had. I mean, $350,000, I think, was the fee just for the accident reconstruction experts, right? I promise you, Karen Reed did not have that kind of, war chest to pay their experts or have their experts do demonstrations like the state did. The state really just came to war in this case, and they just want to put this thing to bed. They put their best foot forward. They put such a great case together, Julia, that in my opinion, if they don't get a conviction here, like a mistrial, I don't think they'll retry this case. I think they put everything towards the wall. I don't think they're retrying this case with how good of a job they did, how much money they spent, the millions of dollars they spent. I think the $350,000 they paid as a Hank Brennan, $350,000 for just one expert. I just don't think they're retrying this case if they don't get a conviction. I commend them for it.
Reminder about the resources, for sure, in doing another case.